Welcome everyone, it's Vapors to Trachamar. It's time for some more Raid Shadow Legends. In this episode, we're going to be continuing down the rabbit hole that is Doom Tower. I may not do this entirely in time for the thing, but it's gonna be rough either way. Let's be real. As we go up the tower, we are going to encounter some highly obnoxious enemies, and that's going to make climbing a lot more difficult. Like, this is the rotation I rate as the worst rotation of any of them, because it's the one that tests your skill the most and your builds and stuff. This is the one that makes it very hard to win. Will it be easy to get past here? Of course not. Had enough experiences with that lizard man to want to screw with him again. Trying to knock out the main components of this. Which are the Countess Licks, the Chameleon, the is that name Roxim? And the Valkyrie. Taking the Valkyrie out of the equation is highly valued, as the fact that once you take her out of the equation, the fight becomes way easier to do once you take her out of the equation. Because Valkyrie is highly annoying, to say the least. Now, although we only cleared one floor before the rotation reset, which should give you an idea how hard these upper floors actually are. I still think it's a little bit of a boost, and it might just be the boost we need. This is by far the hardest rotation of any of them. So this is going to be a true final test to see if I can reach the top. A true final test. Is it easy? No, but let me see. What would I want for this? Probably more damage, right? But yeah, as we start to get Dang it. Whatever. As we start to get towards the dangers that is floor 100 and beyond, we're going to get to see some very spectacular stuff. Like Jintoro, Kaimar, evil bosses. It's going to be an interesting time. The top of this tower, as usual, is going to be a nightmare, although it's going to be more than of a nightmare because Dark Fae is the final boss this time, and she is, she's a piece of work. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to beat her either. So we're going to have to try some combos of things. You know? And see what works and what doesn't. Because I'm telling you, it's going to be rough. I know Deacon's going to be needed because we're going to need to nuke down our team. But in exact what order and how it's going to be done, that's a different story. Which, yeah, it's not going to be, suffice it to say, it's not going to be easy to beat that last boss. Because this rotation overall has been very much focused on being as suffer heavy as possible of any of them. Like, I would take Eternal Dragon any day over... I would take Eternal Dragon any day over Dark Fae or Bommel. Any day. I would take Frostbiter over Eternal Dragon, but... they don't give me that option. Yeah, I know. I also been doing Elder Scrolls Online. I haven't done as much of it today. I actually did a fair amount of League. With mixed results. League is either mixed or bad. It's never good. It's never just good results. It's usually either mixed results or bad results. Mixed is on a good day. For good results, I need to play just bots at this point in League because the PvP is so inconsistent and gross that, yeah, it's just... it's very difficult to predict the outcomes of everything. This thing on the back of my neck. It's like oil or something on the back of my neck. Anyway, we've got to kill this Scartosis. Because I'm not joking, if we don't deal with the Scartosis... okay. We don't deal with the Scartosis, he's going to cleanse everything, and then he's going to be a nuisance. See, by blocking his buffs, we get in a very good situation here. There we go. Now, the main thing here is we gotta take out the Necrets. Because without the... with the Necrets, in play, everyone else is just going to live and live and live and live and live because of the ally protect, the constant ally protect. And we're never going to get anywhere. So, with that being said, the first thing I have to do is pour all of my resources into the ally protect. I mean, into the Necrit. Now, the thing is, we could destroy this whole scheme with ally attack. Like, let me think of something. Yeah, Farrak and the Fat. Have him in here. And have him, like, ally attack one. Like, I have him, but I've gotta build him out. Like, I just sense he would be useful in this tower. Because... just have this sense of it because of the fact that, there we go. There we go. Got that going. Might need some provokes. Thinking of building out my Visix just to get more provokes into the mix. Along with Gnarlhorn and Paragon. So we're gonna try some exotic combos. Because I know that Mortu's a problem. We're gonna see what combo can work. He's gonna go for that. I like that. So he has the instinct to go for the Paragon, question mark. Because doing that for a reason. Because I want to try to keep Paragon alive and keep Mortu periling that. Because I know that by Mortu periling my... Because see, the thing is, Mortu versus Mortu is actually not very good unless your Mortu has uncommonly good stats. Because usually the AI will win if it's Mortu versus Mortu. That is just a fact. That is a fact. Now the reason you want to go it like that that doesn't help. This Vergum car just like ruined my whole scheme, man. That's why I hate facing Vergum car. Because he literally... Oh no. I screwed up. Okay, I got him. Oh, I screwed up big time. Gotta keep that unkillable buff on him at all times. Because he could have got block revived there. That was, a very close call. There we go. Not him. Okay, this one's a little different. We can lax up a bit. See, the other one, I had troubles because the Mortu is really dangerous. Oh. I don't know why it put this in, but we're just gonna roll with it and see what I can do. At any rate, Paragon's good in this portion of the tower. He's slow. To be blunt, he's slow. And that's the main thing I don't like about using him in this portion of the tower, is that he's slow compared to Razan. Like, he can often get the job done in a lot of specific situations. But he's slow in doing it. Because it actually takes a long time to get up this tower. Yep. As a matter of fact, that answers a definitive yes. Because although it may not look it, it actually takes a lot to get up here. Just to get up here, never mind finish this whole tower. This is by far the hardest rotation of any of them. By a very large margin. We'll see what I can do. At least on this end, they don't have, trying to stop Yoshi the Drunkard from taking a turn. Because that would be preferable in this scenario. Oh, freaking news channel. Just ignore it. I guess, yes, Johnny Depp is in the news, but that's another story. I'm pretty sure you've all seen it. The trials and BS. I mean, I haven't followed everything about it, but I mean, it sure attracts attention. That's for sure. You know? As much as it caused them a lot of issues, they get publicity. I'm not sure if they're able to appreciate it from their position, but they get it. Because sometimes, when you get something you really wanted, it often feels different when you actually get it than when you first wanted it. Not always, but a lot of the time. If you know what I mean. Floor 96 to 100. Real issue is I don't really have a lot of developed supports with damage. See, like, he's got... I'm kind of impressed that Solmithus did that. Yeah, Stagnite. Stagnite would be really useful there, you know? I am kind of impressed that he did that. Not gonna lie. Because Solmithus has outperformed himself in so many ways. I never dreamed that he would be as powerful as he is, but I'm happy for him. Because guess what? My clan needs someone like him. It really does. You need a wise man beside yourself in the clan. Without that, your clan's gonna wither into a husk. So I'm happy that we have him on my side because it gives me a chance, you know, to build my clan up. You know, ascend, watch what he's doing, learn from him. Because you're not going to learn from someone as good as or worse than yourself. That's the truth. Trouble is, this account doesn't have a Stagnite. Trying to get rid of the Sinacia. Because I know the Sinacia is a problem. And then the Skull Crown. Hopefully she doesn't do the From Beyond BS. That would be preferable. Now the first major target is going to be this Hackhorn Smash Lord. Because I don't need him to take a turn, put block debuffs, heal everyone to full. I really don't need that. I really don't need that because that's going to take twice as long, if not more so, 5 times as long to beat him. I just don't need that. These floors are bad enough without Hackhorn getting a turn. Also, just if you thought that wasn't bad enough, he does a lot of damage with that move too. He sacrifices a portion of his health and then does mad damage. So, yeah, you don't want him to start. Okay. So we're going to try a preliminary tactic with some Cleo. This is going to be a bit rough because of affinity reasons. Wrong team. Man. Please, why does it always put the wrong stuff in? I ask it kindly to do that or something like that. The reason I'm putting Ally Protect in here is because I don't want my bird to fall straight away. Sometimes it truly amazes me how annoying Astrolith actually is. And they've got Mashald too. Dear Lord. I want to get the Mashald out straight away. You're like, what? Well, the reason I want to get Mashald out is because I know that given an opportunity, Mashald will blow our brains out. Which is not something I would want right now. As fun as that sounds. And they're tanky. we go. Finally. And finally this part. The part I've been dreading the most. The main thing is to try to keep the decreased defense on him at all times. Back to Force Affinity. But see, that was my problem. I didn't know if or when. Keep going forward. Okay, this one we're gonna have to kill Mr. Cardiel first. Because he has a reputation all by himself of being a problem. Because I do not need Cardiel to take over the world. That would be preferable. Followed by Rotos. I don't want him taking over the world either. I want to keep their turn meter as controlled as you can. You don't want them to take turns too much. Okay, we removed at least one of the continuous heal buffs. 2. Okay, both are removed. Alright. Keep going this way. Press. Burning Lash. Alright, we just got one more. And shoutouts to everyone who cared about Drexthar enough to really care about him. And even empower him, because he's a great character. Granted, I personally wouldn't empower him. Because I'd like to have 2 of him for a lot of content. Because he's that powerful, but... I'm in a bit of a pickle here. Let's try this mixture. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. Man, this slam like a truck. The fact that she removes buffs does not help me. It also doesn't help that bit of a tickle here. Do not like where this is going. Hopefully we can get through this without too much more hassle. Because, this is a scary floor. Okay, we went first. Good provoke. Try to go for the stun. We gotta kill this Duchess. This is dangerous. We are definitely playing with fire today. We are definitely in for some rough times. Come on. Please. Thank you. At least these aren't heavy smackers. This is still way longer than I would like. And way longer than I felt like it should have taken to do this. Come on. All right, we made it. We made it to the giant bug. The giant bug in the sky. The giant bug in the sky, guys. We made it. The bug in the sky. Whoa. Check it out now. It's the bug in the sky. Check it out. Check it out. The bug in the sky. You got to see it to believe it, ladies and gentlemen. We see the bug in the sky. Oh, yeah. The bug in the sky. Woo! Bug in the sky. Alright, what am I going to do for a quick... I guess I could include Armiger. It's the bug in the sky, guys. The bug in the sky. The scarab in the sky. There's a reason I'm doing this. Because my job here is to get to the great scarab in the sky. Well, that's where Armiger comes in. That's all I gotta say about that. That's why you bring Armiger on here. Even if he's to die, his job is to get rid of the revivers. That's his job. Literally, that is his job. Alright. This is it! The bug in the sky! The bug! The bug! 400 bug! He's weird in the mind, guys. He's weird in the mind. You know he's weird in the mind. You know it. He's going in. He's got that vile absorption. Oh, yeah. Vile absorption, guys. Never forget about the vile absorption. He can vilely absorb. Never forget about his vile absorption. He can absorb things. Floor 100 Scarab. He's weird in the mind. He's trying to zap stuff he can't zap. And all he's getting is the leech. That's right. All he's getting is that leech. That leech effect. Now basically, her job is to try to keep is to keep him alive for the healing. The main thing here is just to stay alive long enough to crack that shield like an egg. That is the main job here. Keep decreasing his max health. It's the only way I can see me beating this high of a Scarab. He's weird in the mind. I mean, it's hard to kill Scarab. I don't know what to tell you. On this floor, he's a real menace, alright. Virgus might end up soloing this after all. Hopefully, he'll be able to do it. Because he's the best one for the job. Yep. We return again. Mr. Scarab. Mr. Bug in the Sky. You're weird in the mind. You got the weird horn. You going in? You trying to provoke the unprovocable? And violently absorb. You do know that I'm still coming for you, Mr. Scarab. You think it's that easy to stop me, but it's not. It's not that easy to stop me. Scarab, I bet you're livid. I bet you're livid about this situation. You're trying to get your vile absorption off. It's not working. Keep trying, Mr. Scarab Man. You won't get anywhere with this. You just think you will. trying to be weird in the mind, Scarab. But I've got your number. At least I think I do. This is still gonna be difficult. And may end in failure, but we'll see what we can do. This is actually closer than you think it is. Like I said, closer than you think. And we're going to have to help him out with that in the next episode.